right, welcome back to North Jackson Street. This is the Mick and Mac show at Tullahoma High School for the boys action. We see it now. Yeah, we got another camera. We're trying to get used to that. Action.
Some of us are used to it.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you're used to being in front of the camera. Got Tullahoma taking on DeKalb County in the first round of the region tournament. This is a win or go home tournament spot. You have to win 2 in the region. Yep. Automatically go to sub-state, and then from that point on, you got to win the rest of them.
That's correct. And, it's funny because we were leaving last night, and what's the last thing I told Coach Welch? Gym doesn't open until 6.
That's right. Was he there?
Yeah, guess who I saw at the gym. And so he was raring to go. And when I talked to him this morning, he was like, I just don't want us to be tight.
Yeah.
And, all these teams play tight. I talked to, like last night when we got home, talked to Chad Tips, who came away with a 3-point win, against a 3rd seed Nolensville at Lincoln County, which we know how hard that is to play.
It's hard.
And he said we play tight.
Yeah.
And that you just don't want that. And
no.
Honestly, I thought the girls did a good job last night in the first 3 quarters of not playing tight, but then when things got a little hairy there for a couple of minutes, we started forcing shots and doing some things, and you could just see the tightness building up. So that was his main thing. Just go play.
Yeah, I definitely hope that's what he gets to the. He gets to the.
Hey, you don't feel. That's all right. Chris can hopefully edit him out.
Yeah, no, it's all right. He adds to the
great supporter.
The great supporter of the Mick and Mac show and Tullahoma sports all together.
That's right.
One thing before we get started on the Cats, how about them Vols?
That's right.
Go Vols, baby.
Yep.
They rocked it today.
3-point. Thought it was going to OT.
Yeah, I did too. It was a great win.
I wouldn't mind seeing something like that tonight going to Wildcats' favor.
Oh, definitely in Wildcat favor. But I'd love to see a 20 spot instead of a 3-point at the end of the.
That's right.
All right, let's talk a little bit about this game coming up. Let's go through the players like we did with the girls last night. Let's start with Professor X, Xavier. What do we need to see from that guy?
Every time we think that he might take a step back or a team might make an adjustment to have him make a step back, he just shows up, and that's all there's enough talent around him and shooters and scorers that it's not all on him. He can let that game come to him, and I would expect that from him. That's the kind of kid he is.
Yeah, he's smart enough to let it come to him instead of trying to force it early on. And I only hope that somebody on the other side has already talked trash to him and said something to him about how he's going to get locked up.
He said, you like that, like Lawrence County did, and I hope somewhere we have a picture of Xavier holding that MVP tourney trophy, and we can send it to Lawrence next year.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. All right, let's talk about Kanai.
Kanai, he's just got to be solid. He's probably going to be locking up one of the top perimeter scorers for DeKalb. DeKalb's going to be big, physical, but I don't think they've seen athletes like we have, and Kanai's one of those athletes. And he can go out and get you 20, 25 easily.
Yeah.
If he needs to.
Well, what about Dos Bobos?
Dos Bobos just got to take. Alex has to take care of the ball, Suits as we like to call him, and then Sam's just got to keep on keeping on. Sam's just solid, does all the little things, rebounds, helps handle the ball, bring it down, defends pretty well. He's probably $115, dripping wet. But he doesn't play like that, He's the Menendez brothers.
The Menendez. All right, what about the big men? We got Tenen and we got Big Smooth. We ain't seen Big Smooth in a while.
Unless you see the shirt.
Yeah, that's right.
It. Yeah. But, Big Smooth, has worked his way back in. And then, of course, Tenen, and like we talked to Coach Welch yesterday during the girls' game, he helps so much with the defense because they're able to put pressure out on the perimeter because they know there's a 6'8" kid on the back end that'll, have you making business decisions before you shoot the ball.
Right.
And then Big Smooth's just going to score, gives you another physical body. Hayden's been getting playing time, another physical body. We just keep throwing kids that are physical and big at you down low that just helps So it's not all like if Austin gets in foul trouble, we're okay.
Yeah, we're okay. You know, because Austin was hurt, you know, Poff Daddy got, you know, he got some good minutes, and I expect him to get some minutes tonight too. But like you said, Hayden can jump in and provide some good, solid rebounds and minutes.
That's right.
You know, anybody else that's gonna play a role?
Missing out
Pig Suey. That's right. Yeah, Pig Suey.
You know, he's really come along since he's come off his injury, helping bring the ball down. He can score. He defends well. He sees the floor well. And what's crazy is he's got a little brother at Robert Lee in 5th grade that he's going to be fun to watch when he gets up there because he can play.
He can already play in 5th grade.
He went for about 28 the other night in the junior pro game, and it was an impressive 28.
Oh, man. All right, so you're Coach Welch. You're sitting on the bench down there, and you're getting ready to tip this off. What are you telling your players right now?
Just exactly what he said this morning. Don't be tight. Just play your game. You know, don't get in your head if they make a little run or anything like that. Just keep playing, and you're going to be all right. He knows. He's just so comfortable with this team, and they're so comfortable with him that nothing really gets them. I mean, we've seen throughout the year close games, and they find a way, and that's probably what he's saying. Hey, make them play at our pace, make them play our style, and let's not get into a bogged down, 32-28 final.
Right. And I had somebody ask me not long ago, just in the past couple of weeks, you know, how good this team was. And I told him, I said, look, I've been in Tullahoma for a long time, and this is a special team.
Yep.
You know, and granted, tournament time is anybody's game. Anything could happen.
Yep.
But I do think that this team can make a run. This team could play in Murfreesboro at Murphy Center, and it's very possible that they could get a spot in that state tournament. And
that's the thing. Individually, their parts still good. You know, you put them on last place teams in the district. Zay's still going to score you 25.
Yep.
But as a combined unit, like what you said, the team is special, and they're special together, and they're really good together.
Yeah, you can tell that they have that good relationship. They got that family type atmosphere.
Yeah. Something
that I think Coach Welch has talked about in the secondary break during the second quarter. He's talked about their tightness and how that they pick each other up. You know, and when Big Smooth was hurt, you know, they picked the other guys up and still didn't forget about Big Smooth. You know,
and their losses weren't really that significant. They had a bad loss here against Lawrence County, and they figured it out. But they were still down. They were down players, you know. And now they've all come together, and I think that only builds confidence. He kept winning, and every time we turn around, there was 2 or 3 significant contributors that some either starters or role player, bench players that were hurt. And they still found ways, and so they have to be beaming with confidence.
I agree. What do you know about DeKalb County?
They're going to shoot a lot of threes if you let them. They rebound. They're physical. They do not want to play a fast-paced game.
No.
And if it's rolling, that's what I said. That's why what he said this morning was significant. Don't get flustered if they make a little 6-point, 9-point burst, because that's just 3 shots for them.
Right.
But if they limit their second shot opportunities, if they're not hitting, and we know that sometimes this place there's a lid on the rim.
Yeah. I think somebody goes in there and tightens the screws on the breakaway. So you know it is definitely a tight rim.
So it can be frustrating if you're a 3-point shooting team, but they are, like he said, they're kind of a new school, analytical. We're going to get up as many threes as we can and try to beat you that way. And it worked for 10 games this year, I think. So we just don't need it to work for 11.
That's right. I think that, you know, they play in a tough district. They've got 2 teams in their district that have Mr. Basketball finalists on those teams, and we're going to catch one of those in the next game.
Yeah.
Assuming that we win this game, we're going to catch one of those.
You're either going to catch Caps or honestly, having watched Stone play, they're gonna have a tough time if Marshall County gets it rolling against them, because they haven't seen athletes like that.
No.
But the kid at Upperman, the sophomore, Ty Cobb,
yeah.
He's tough. I mean, I don't know why he didn't win Mr. Basketball. Honestly, I feel like sometimes
Probably because he's a sophomore.
Yeah, that they just assume, all right, well, he's probably going to win it the next 2 years.
Yeah.
But, anything can happen, injuries or anything like that can happen. I hate when they do that, but he's a special kid. But we got a bunch of special kids on our team, so I like our chances.
I definitely like our chances against this team. I think like what you said, they play a different ball game. They play a different game in Upper Cumberland. And, not that it's a good or bad difference, but we've got that fast-paced conference. We got a fast-paced district with Giles and Marshall and us, and it's going to be a whole different athletic contest than they're used to.
But I will say this, I think that is what has separated or had the cream rise to the top with Tullahoma, because they play both styles.
Yeah.
They can do it both ways.
Yeah.
And Coach Welch has had a week now to come up with defenses to throw at you, and you're gonna see multiple defenses from Tullahoma. And I think we can get by playing man and throwing some zone and a little bit of pressure on a press at them and get some of those easy turnovers and keep it rolling. So I'm excited. We were both in a nice little sweat this morning just talking it over.
That's right. That's right. It's amazing how much time we spend talking about the Mick and Mac and basketball in this city, this community, and really all sports. But we're texting back and forth and we're talking about what this is going to look like and what we can expect, and that's going on all the time.
And it's great. It's great. It's been great all year, and we hope to keep it rolling. And when you start looking at it with Coach Welch, his talent's just going to keep on going. So I think it's going to be. I think this is just the tip of it for the boys team.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got both teams out here still warming up.
We need to also remind folks that this is streamed on LightTube Sports Network and NFHS.
Yes, and Channel 23.
Channel 23 if you're a LightTube subscriber, Channel 23 on the dial. So, and as always, social media exists for a reason, and Mick and Mac are on Instagram and Facebook. So Mick and Mac Show on Instagram and Facebook. Follow us and like us.
If there's a post that you like, that was probably me. If there's a post you don't like, that was definitely Mick. So, and if there's a post you don't understand, Chris got on there.
Chris got on there and did it for us.
But I'm excited for the boys. It looks like the gym is filling in. I'd like to see a little bit more with the students.
Maybe they're waiting like Vanderbilt. Maybe they're doing the Vanderbilt thing and they're going to show up. And,
maybe they're going to see how the first quarter goes, and then we're going.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see. Adult-wise, it's a good crowd.
Yeah, it's a pretty good crowd.
Especially for Saturday.
DeKalb brought some people here too.
Yeah.
So
I'm just glad we're not playing there, because last time I was in DeKalb County, the playoff football game, they kept blowing that train horn. It drove me nuts.
Do you think they brought the train horn with them?
Well, we'll blow it when they go home with an L. That's for sure. There's Ricky Christie getting the balls off the floor. Somebody got to do it. Ricky said, I'll do it.
He said he'll do it.
He's a good man.
All right, we're about to get ready for the national anthem, so we'll take a break with them and we'll listen to the national anthem. Be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Good evening and welcome to
Tullahoma High School. Tonight's starting lineup is brought to you by Excel Eye Care. If you can't see the game, come see us. First up for the visiting DeKalb County Tigers.
All right, we're about 1 minute from tip-off here. We've got the Wildcats in all white with cardinal and black trim, and we have the DeKalb County, what are they, Tigers.
If you've seen Missouri play,
They look like
that's what they
Missouri.
look like.
Yeah, the Missouri road jerseys, black with gold trim.
Sharp looking. It's not, gold's not my favorite color, but it looks good.
It does look good. DeKalb's got Fusen, Parker, Hendricks, Duke, and Kirby starting off for them. Looks like we're going to have Tenon, Dos Bobos, Kanai, and Xavier Farrell.
X-Man.
X-Man.
X-Factor.
Professor X.
Yes, sir. I like it. See, I just love how the boys get it, even into the intros, they get into it. If you just watch them over there.
They're ready to play.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Coach Welch had mentioned a couple of times, sometimes those practices are more intense than some of the games they've had this year.
I agree. When we came in here that day for the district, that was pretty wild.
And that was just a 2 or 3 days away from playing type practice. Those are usually the ones that are hard to get through.
About to tip off. Tullahoma is going to be going from right to left.
Yep, north to south
on your TV channels.
North to south on the radio dial.
Radio dial.
If you're listening in Anchorage tonight.
If you're listening below the equator, it's south and north.
If you're listening in the Gulf of America tonight, I can't even tell you what it is.
We don't even know. It doesn't look like DeKalb has the size that we might have, but I don't know. Maybe it bounces out.
They're pretty solid.
They're pretty
size-wise, but they're just not, big. I mean, Austin will do that to you, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice throw right there.
DeKalb comes up with the tip. They start off with the ball, and I keep wanting to say Missouri. Because they do look like Missouri out
Missouri.
Mizzou.
Yeah, you see, just a going baseline, a lot of people will hit that, and you have that backside 6'8" kid on the back.
Yeah, they're looks like they're switching screens.
And we're in man-to-man, and I'm sure the only person that they don't want to switch between is Austin on whoever. That looked like a lot of ball right there.
That's going to be I hope that's not a sign of the rest of the night.
Well, you already know it is with this crew.
That's true. You're absolutely right on that one.
But, wouldn't be a basketball game if we didn't have bad refereeing, right?
DeKalb at the line shooting two somehow. Got the first one.
Well, Tullahoma's already boys have already equaled the foul number from last night for the girls in the first half.
Quick 2 points there for DeKalb County. Tullahoma with the ball, looking to move it around.
I think you're going to see them in a 2-1-2.
2-1-2 zone.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy if you got shooters and you overload a side.
I break it. I personally would break that with a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
Set.
Attack it with an odd front.
Even with an odd with an.
Yep. What you said.
What I said. What I tried to say.
Math ain't mathin'.
Math ain't mathin'.
But
that's another T-shirt.
But I just think that you can get them going just like that one way, and then flow in and get someone cutting right there to the middle.
Kanai goes for the.
Yep, and one.
For the three, off the mark, but Tenon gets the rebound and put back and one.
Mr. Tenon.
Stretch.
he did right there too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did a great job of not going over the back and finishing.
Yeah, how different does Tenon look from the beginning of the year to now? I mean, that seemed like he put that back up with a lot of confidence.
Yep. Yeah, because at the beginning of the year we saw him hitting low on that backboard a lot of times.
Right.
And he gets hit. We know he gets hit.
Yeah, it's that big man syndrome. You're not going to get the calls. I think it was Coach Wells said yesterday, if the referees are below 6 feet, you're in trouble.
That's right.
So he's in trouble. They got one of them that's pretty tall, but that's it. Rebound, Tullahoma.
Yeah.
They're going to push it.
Yep.
think
This is the pace we want to play.
Professor X is
That's what
going
we
to
want
do
to
his work.
do. Their coach is like, that's not a walk. He's like, no, that's just called speed, sir.
Yeah, that's called a spin move.
Yeah. And I like the pressure. You know, you get it on the back end, and we're hustling back.
Looking a little soft trap on the side.
Yeah. It's then we get back in our man-to-man. We're allowing a little bit of penetration in there, but our recovery is pretty good.
Got to get out on that shot.
Yeah.
3 ball from DeKalb. They get their own rebound.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. We just standing and watching. I like that, though.
Steal Tullahoma.
Yep.
Bobo pushing it up.
I like the pace, even when we get back. Like they're
nice move, but
yeah,
a
just
little
couldn't
off.
finish. Yeah, that's all right. It's
Yeah.
good pace. Good pace. So let's see what we got here. Looks like we're gonna get a little soft trap. I thought Kanai would come. It's all right.
They're good at penetrating and dishing.
Right.
If they hit those shots, we could be in trouble.
As long as that lid stays on, we'll be all right.
That's right. About 5 minutes left in the first. 4-2 Tullahoma right now. Tullahoma ball.
If we can't get this zone figured out and what's going to work against it, and you know as well as I do, they're not going to be able to play man.
That's going to be wide open against it if they can.
Yeah.
No, man would be trouble. So
Yeah.
they're going to have to play a 2-1-2 or a 1-3-1 against this team.
I believe we're about to start punishing because here come Big Smooth, about ready to check in the game.
Oh, Big
You
Smooth.
Throw him in with Austin. It could be a little bit of just punish him on the glass or get the ball inside. I'd like to see a little screen up top.
Kanai with the bank shot.
Usually only a Sands open on Saturdays. But
Yeah, they're usually closed by now. But the bank is open.
That's right. Kanai said not today.
7-2 Tullahoma, 4:16 left in the first.
Good close out.
Good way to keep the ball in front by Bobo.
And like you said, what they do a good job because they get penetration and they're kicking. They're staying out there on that perimeter. And this is the area where Coach Welch was talking about don't get flustered. You know, if they hit 1, hit 2, just keep playing.
Just keep playing. That's all you got to do.
Yep.
Just keep playing and score more buckets than they do.
That's right.
I mean, it's that easy. It's that easy, Coach Mack.
Look like a offensive foul right there. A push off. I'm just glad they didn't call it on Bobo. There you go.
Yeah,
That's good defense. And you know why? Because he stunted at the driver and got back on the corner on ball side. Things that we don't see throughout the year that we're seeing now.
That's right. That's right. Jaden Thompson checks in for one of the Bobos.
Yep.
For Sam.
Sammy.
Let's see what Big Smooth can add to the roster at this time.
I wonder if we'll still stay man or if we'll go zone.
Looks like we're going man.
Is that 2-3? I can't tell.
I can't. Now it does look like a 2-3.
Yeah. Oh.
No, good block by Tenney.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
It's not going to work. That one's not going to work. Tullahoma ball.
And I hope it doesn't work. Knock that down, Zay. Let's get a
Count it.
Let's get a timeout, DeKalb.
Yeah, they're going to have to get one here pretty soon. It's 10-2 with 3:10 left in the first quarter. Tullahoma's already starting.
Do it again,
off
also. Oh!
Another block for Tenney.
Watch out now.
Oh,
I'm glad they called a foul. I thought it was about to be out of bounds.
Goodness. DeKalb does not like that call.
Somebody let the DeKalb coach know where he is.
I'm surprised after that one he didn't call timeout. I'm not sure what happened there, but Tullahoma ball underneath.
I almost called timeout after that block. I thought he was going to break the glass.
Big Smooth with 2 points.
Big Smooth coming in. Let's go. Timeout.
There's your timeout.
Let's talk about what we're going to eat after this L. And it's a 30.
I did notice that they're doing work over there next to where Chef Lynn used to be. I wonder what's going in over there. Speaking of food.
I don't have any idea. We're only at quarter 1. We can't talk about food quite yet.
I know. It's a struggle, though. It's a struggle for sure.
Somebody might want to let him know that Crystal's closed up and can't hit that up after the game. And the assistant's over there. She's struggling down there. She said, Coach Alsop.
Alsop's got the heat up again. What's he thinking?
Look at it. And Coach Alsop might be the only person in the place with a short sleeve
shirt on. He feels great.
Yeah.
He feels great. DeKalb ball on the opposite end of the court. It's 2:55 left in the first. It's 12-2. Tullahoma. I think if they keep pushing, this is going to just keep extending.
I'm looking forward to that.
Same
Do it
here.
again.
Another block. Another
That's
block.
three.
That's 3 blocks.
Get you a fourth one. Get you a four.
4.
5.
Oh, my goodness. Did he call a foul on that?
Yeah, he did. That man, Austin just had a career in one possession.
Yeah. That is a perfect example of we got to get the big guy foul.
That's right. That's all right. 23, he's still making business decisions. How many pump fakes we get? Well, see, that gets, even though it was a foul call, that got me excited. It gets everybody in here excited,
Yeah.
That's something that can motivate a gym. Oh, we can't wait on it.
Grief. They let the ball bounce.
Yeah.
Tullahoma did get the rebound, though. 12-3 with 2:30 left in the first quarter.
Golly, I'm just watching Big Smooth down there sealing. What a pass.
Great pass.
What a pass.
Great assist. Great bucket.
Also reminds me of a young Magic Johnson.
Young Magic Johnson.
Uh-oh. he blocked that, didn't even jump.
He did.
That guy just didn't want to go up. Oh, we got Pig Price Suey in.
Oh, Pig Price Suey's in. I like it. Kanai Johnson for 3. A little short. Let's see if we get the rebound. That one off. Yes.
Good
call.
Went with a more traditional shot right there, just trying not to hit the backboard.
I understand.
Yeah. It's all right.
Tullahoma.
Juice is flowing, right?
Yeah. Tullahoma ball underneath. He's just trying to meet. He's trying to find the middle there.
Yeah.
Go long on the first one, go short on the second
That's
one.
right.
Pig Suey with the ball up top.
And other than a 3, what's crazy is like a professor hadn't even got going yet.
No.
He hadn't even started his lecture.
His lecture. He's letting his GA do it right now. That's Kanai.
And they're doing it.
DeKalb is trying to find something here, and that guy just walked.
Yep, he didn't.
Turnover, DeKalb. Tullahoma ball with 1:32 left in the first quarter.
He didn't know who was on him, did he? He didn't know Big Smooth was out there on him. Smooth's looking good.
Yeah.
Having been off, 6-7 weeks?
He was off for a while. He's not even wearing any type of equipment.
A man like that, he's wide open right now. Give it to him.
Yeah.
Give it to him.
Oh, my goodness.
Give it
Look
to
at
him. Oh, little. Hey. I love it.
Tullahoma ball underneath.
Keeping the ball alive. I don't know if I wouldn't get Austin out for a breather last minute of this, and just so he doesn't pick up a silly.
I think you're right on that one.
But
probably a good idea.
Probably a good idea to start getting Puff Daddy in anyway. That was
there
a
you
tough
go.
shot.
Speaking of the professor, he may end up with a quiet 20 tonight.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to need 30 from him. This defense is suffocating too.
And they're extending it out.
Oh, I thought we were about to get another snow day.
Yeah, snow day. Snow day in March.
Who might be banking them?
Wide open 3, DeKalb, no good. 10 in rebound, pushing it up the court with Professor X. Xavier, he's going to take it.
Yep, that's all right.
Good block by
take.
DeKalb.
Yep.
Oh, and the
take.
cheerleaders go down.
Watch out. I think they call that a 7-10 split.
Yeah, I think thank goodness that door is a breakaway door because somebody would have got smashed.
We have a Cape Crusader in the house. Looks like Sam Gerard down there taking pictures.
Nice.
I like it. Different.
I do like that. Just under a minute left. Tullahoma's got an 18-3 lead in the first quarter, and it looks like they're probably going to extend it even further here, maybe a couple of times before the end of this quarter.
As we got our first Puff Daddy sighting of the night. Puff's the Magic Dragon right here. We got a 3-second call. Wow. 2 in 2 nights,
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know that was a call anymore.
No. Only if T Moore's on it.
Timor, how many of those does he call in the junior pro games? Is that his staple
it's usually
call?
a 5. I think it's a 5-second call.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, in there. See if we can't get back right. Huh? I don't know if we got.
He step
out. They call a foul.
Wow. I think the danger of this point in the game right now with 22 seconds left in the first quarter is not pushing the pedal down,
not staying engaged.
Yeah, I think it's easy to lose track of what's going on,
right,
and let them hang around a little bit. When what they could do, that is well, ball doesn't lie on that one.
Throw it off to him.
Nice.
That was such a bad no call. But I'll take it though.
Yeah.
Because we got the bucket, but wow.
3-ball DeKalb.
I think we're gonna let him shoot.
Yeah,
Go.
1 second
Get it up.
left.
That's all right.
No shot off on the end of the first quarter. Tullahoma has a hefty lead at 20-3. We'll be back in just a short few minutes for the second quarter. We'll be right back.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
All right, we're back, second quarter. If anybody missed out during the commercial, our own Xavier Farrell was just recognized for breaking the all-time leading scoring record that Markel Hickerson set probably about a decade ago.
For the boys.
For the boys,
right.
Correct. All-time leading scorer for the boys, so we want to make sure that we congratulate him. Everybody, if you see him, tell him congratulations. So we're here in the second quarter, 23 lead Tullahoma, and we've got some special guests here. Very special, some former Lady Wildcats, and I'm going to turn it over to Coach Mack and let him introduce.
Tank, how we doing tonight, Tank? Jessica?
I'm great. Glad to be on here.
Good. We saw you at the game last night. What were your thoughts watching the girls play? I know you haven't been able to get up here much, but I've seen you at a few games.
Yeah, I haven't got to see many games, but I thought they played really great. I think the fourth quarter is just where they went on a run, and those big shots really hurt when you can't get them to fall. So I think that's just where the game kind of changed. But the first 3 quarters were awesome to watch, how passionate they were about a post-regional game.
Yeah, it's fun, and you remember those times. Those were fun times and bring back a lot of memories with the hosting regional games. And I don't think in your last 2 years you always hosted a regional game, and just going on those postseason runs. So what are you out and about doing now with your life?
Yeah, I just started occupational therapy grad school at Tennessee State, so finally just a student without the athlete to it, so that's different.
I don't know if you know this or not, but you're always been an athlete. Oh.
Yeah, always a student athlete.
Yeah.
Well, I don't throw that student out.
Yeah.
Well, always an athlete.
Right.
As you get older. What's the plan going forward? You looking at getting someone around here, moving back to the area, coaching a team, winning a state title? I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a job around here. I'm about to start clinicals, so my first clinical rotation is actually at Talk.
Oh, there you go.
I'll do that. And
there's some people there. You gotta kind of keep your eye on at that place.
But yeah, I'm hoping to find a job around here, and I'm sure I'll get into coaching somehow. I'm doing lessons right now, so I'm sure that will come once I find a job.
We'll make sure to get you in it. You can't just be living around here and not coach.
Right.
That's right.
I've been asked by a couple people, but I just don't have the time for it right now.
Anything else you'd like to say to our listeners before we get to our next special guest, Macy?
No, I'm just glad to be on and be able to be in the Tullahoma environment. It's always special watching these kids play. definitely in postseason. So it's awesome to be a part of this.
We're glad that you were able to join us and that you come back and be a part of this community, because
course.
we talked about that last night about how it is a community, and even though we played 30 years ago, you know, you're part of that. You're part of that fraternity sorority type thing.
Yeah,
so,
every time I walk in here, we have memories to talk about. So that's awesome.
It is. Well, we appreciate you being on, and we hope to see you back at the gym on Jackson here in the future, and we'll have you up here doing some more stuff.
Yeah, thankful to be on. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you, Tank. All right, 6:03 left in the second quarter, 26-5. Tullahoma's got a commanding lead. Another bucket almost. Looks like a foul's drawn. Yeah. We have a second guest with us.
Yeah.
Well, who do we have, Coach Mack?
Miss Macy Bowman, the linchpin to all of Austin Tennant's block shots out here tonight.
Yeah, how many of those have you gotten of those, Macy? How many of those you get in the driveway? Do you ever get swatted like that?
Oh yeah, we do. We play a lot of horse though, so I can win in the game right there.
I bet there's a lot of outside shots.
There is a lot of outside shots when it comes to that.
So you're not backing them down in the post, is what you're saying?
No, not at all. Now between me, Austin, and Colton, we all get after it on the court.
Yeah. Someone was talking the other day at West, and they was like, how big is the Tennant kid? And I was like, he's like 6'8", and I was like, his little brother's 6'5", and the teacher, I won't name any names, said, I don't care how big or how tall they are. There's no way I'd get into a street fight with Macy, the sister. And I said, I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
So that Flat Creek start coming out in a little bit.
Yeah, that's right.
So, tell us about what you've been doing with yourself.
So I graduated in May, finished basketball in college, and got my RN degree, and working part-time with Southern Anesthesia as an RN, and then going back to school to get my master's and being a nurse practitioner. So I've been doing clinicals this semester. So it's been good. I've enjoyed it so far.
Be in the area too. We get you and Tank coaching the team.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be great.
Because that's what we told her. We said, hey, we got to, if you're going to be here, you're going to have to start coaching. Y'all, about time for some of y'all to start passing down that knowledge to these younger kids, because when you get our age, they don't listen to us anymore.
Yeah, there becomes a certain age where it's no more.
That's right.
We got to have the young ones in there making the decisions.
So what are your feelings? When you get back a little bit more than Tank, of course, to watch the brothers play. But what are your feelings when you walk in the gym and in the facility and things like that?
Oh man, I just miss it. I miss playing with my girls. I miss playing on this court for sure, but I've enjoyed watching this team play this year, both girls and boys. I get to catch a little bit more boys games since
a
Austin's
little later.
playing. Yeah, a little bit later also. But I've enjoyed it. I love that Austin wears number 12.
Oh, yeah.
So I love that.
Well,
and
for
I
baby
hope
sister.
Yeah, that's right, for baby sister. For now, the little sister is what it
That's
feels
right,
like. And hopefully Colton can wear number 12 when Austin graduates. I would love that too. But it's just surreal watching them play on the court that I used to play on. It just it doesn't seem like it's been that long, but it feels like a long time also at the same time.
But the memories, I have memories pop up all the time on my phone of just there was one silly one the other day when you two were at West, and of her dancing at like South and doing her, and if anybody knows, Tank can't dance.
Oh my goodness!
But her footwork's great on the softball field and the basketball court.
Hey, do you remember who their principal was when they were at West? Do you remember that guy? He's kind of crazy, wasn't he?
He was forgettable.
Oh my goodness! That's
but
so
yeah,
funny.
we had great times, and that you guys. And I'm a little biased, of course, but I always feel like you guys set the tone for what girls basketball and boys basketball looks like going into the future of hey, this is what it's expected, this is the standard, even if you don't have the talent, because we know that comes and goes, but that we're competing and we're trying to win, and we talked about it last night that the girls have to take that next step, like winning district tournament. That's great, but that's not what it's about here. It's about getting deep in the region, getting to a sub-state, and then eventually taking that next step and being in Murfreesboro.
And I'm hoping that the boys team here tonight, can get this win and then hopefully move on and do well and get to the state. I think also Tullahoma prepared me so much for, just going to college in general academically, but also doing sports also. And that's how I feel like many of the girls that I graduated and played with, I feel like a lot of us have been doing really well in college and in sports based off of just being at Tullahoma, which has been such a great experience. And I've talked to Austin and Colton about just enjoying where you're at, especially being on the court. These people you might not talk to every single day when you graduate, but you'll see them and you'll talk about all the good moments that you've had on the court, off the court, just the memories. And so just make the most of it. And that, includes winning also, but being a good teammate and different things like that.
Yep. You said it perfectly, and that's what I think all these coaches that we have now up here strive to do is, we want to win games, we want to compete, but we want to build good people that will go out in the community and represent Tullahoma and their family in the right way. And like we said, hopefully, come back and put that knowledge to use, the sport knowledge to use, because we need that in this area and keep it rolling.
For sure. I love getting to be able to come to watch middle school games and different things like that. Haven't been able to catch elementary in a long time, but love to see that how that's been going.
No, I'm just joking. I can say that with kids on the team. Well, we hope to get you back on. We hope that we get you back on during the boys hosting the sectional game.
That's right.
Yeah,
but if not,
awesome.
we're definitely going to get you on next year and see where you're coaching at then.
Oh, goodness. That's a lot of pressure right there. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Mason.
it.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right, we're just under 3 minutes of the second quarter. Tullahoma has a 29-9 lead. Like we said earlier, Hayden had got in there. He's put in some really good minutes. That the time that he's been in the second quarter, he's been playing hard. When we were in that conversation, he just had a great throw off the guy's foot. That just a hustle play.
Absolutely.
And that's what I like about having him in there. They're taking a full timeout, so Mick and Max going to take a full timeout as well. We'll be right back in just a minute.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
All right, second quarter action, 2:58 left. It is DeKalb County's ball underneath the basket, 29-9 Tullahoma with a hefty lead. And they just threw it right to Bobo. Suits with 2 points.
Hey, that was nice.
And probably a little bit of push.
Yep, he got out there like a receiver, didn't he?
Yeah. That was a great pass to him.
Yeah.
By DeKalb County.
I like this pressure.
Yeah, I think what we just said in the first quarter, putting that pedal down, and let's just go ahead and put this game out of reach.
Pick 6 by 0 right there.
Ooh.
Easy now.
Yeah.
Know who's on the court.
I like it when guys are tough like that and they do take the charge. And he was pretty set. Xavier might have been a little bit out of control on that one, but got lucky and got the block call.
It's a good. I'm trying to get at was it's good to, them being the fourth place team, that it's good that they kind of sets the tone for what the rest might look like. And would he not have his shirt tucked in or something?
I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. When you start refereeing uniforms, then you gone above and beyond.
Do you get paid extra for that?
No. Maybe. I don't know.
Three ball by the Puff Daddy. Oh, I thought that was
good.
From up here, it looked like it was good.
This place might have exploded. Well, this row right here would.
Yeah, the three of us would have exploded. Just over 2 minutes left, 31-9 lead, Tullahoma.
Kanaz. But you know what? They were letting them play like that in the first quarter. out front with the little bit of hand check and arm bar. And then now you call it. It's just I mean, they're consistent, Mick. Consistently bad.
Just, hey, tell us what you really feel.
Had a long day.
A long day?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too, sitting in a chair watching college basketball. That's pretty much all I did today.
Yeah.
DeKalb at the line shooting 2. They made the first one, got the second one. It's 31-10. 2:12 left in the second.
And the biggest play is they let Big Smooth enter the game now.
Oh, they finally did. That was nice of them.
I guess they saw Rodney in attendance and was like, eh.
Yeah, we better make this move.
Yep, pull-up jumper.
Long.
Yep.
Rebound
like
Tullahoma, but Xavier
Three's
gets another
better than
shot.
2. Oh. I guess we need to quit talking.
Maybe so. They're going after the rebounds. I will say that right now.
And the game feels a little bit even more lopsided than it is on the scoreboard.
I agree. I have a feeling that depending on the conversation in the locker room,
right,
it may get even more lopsided.
Yeah. Minute 30 left. 31-12. So they've
Puff Daddy with the second three.
It's looking good, baby.
Got it.
Puff the Magic Dragon for 3. He's coming along, you know. He's one of those football guys that it took him a while to get ready.
Oh,
that looked like
he got him a block, and they called a foul on him.
But he was kind of in that Kanai category. Kanai was able to work himself faster because, you know, he was getting starter minutes there for a while. And then what something we don't even talk about is, you know, Kanai took a whole week and a half off to go play in that all-star football game and things like that. There was just different things throughout the season that they had to overcome, and they did a great job of that. But Puff getting him, out of football shape. Alex, Sam, Hayden. you know, he was hurt most of the year. He's probably just getting in regular shape.
That's right. That's right.
And then, of course, Birdman doing Birdman things on the baseline down there. I love the secondary break.
Oh. He's still got another rebound. Thompson battling for the board and gets his own rebound and then draws a foul.
Oh.
Looks like he's going to be underneath.
And I liked it because he lowered that shoulder. I believe two is going to be feeling that for a couple of days right there in the middle of the chest.
Yeah, I kind of felt that one up here.
Big Smooth. What are we running?
Better throw it. He's got a 5 count, a quick 5 count. Yeah. Sometimes it's 4.
Surprised he didn't put the ball on the ground. Nice
Good
cut. And
Great
one
pass.
Probably. I think you're right. I think as long as Coach Welps leaves them in there, Xavier will get 20, and it won't be forced at all.
Yeah, he's almost got 20 now, I think.
I haven't seen him for. Oh, what's that ice?
Ice. It was a little bit warmer today, so.
Yeah. I mean, with Coach Alsop turning the heat up, that ice underneath, this beautiful Nordic cherry wood that we installed. One thing I don't think we talked about all year was we got 30 seconds left. We talked about the basketball goals not being replaced, but the scoreboards.
Right.
I would have liked to have seen, scoreboards being replaced.
Is that something that's coming? Do you know?
I don't know anything, man. You know me. Nobody tells me anything.
Thompson battled again, got his own rebound, drew a foul. It's like deja vu all over again.
It's like it happened again, It's like it happened and happened again.
Yeah, well, there you go. I think that's what I was trying to say.
Like Inception.
You're speaking a different language. Thompson at the line shooting 2.
I'll just try to set the tone in case this thing gets out of hand. We have something to talk about.
That's right. They can't talk about Christmas presents or snow days probably at this point in time.
With all the viewers out there on NFHS, thank you for tuning in. And the bad thing about beating someone this bad is they might tune out.
Might tune out second half. Or you can stay on and listen to see what in the world we might say.
You never know. And you don't know who will be on. We could just pick someone random out from the crowd.
Under 10 seconds, DeKalb's trying to get a last shot here.
Good D.
Good D.
Get it up. Get it up, Pop.
Shoot it.
Yes, sir. Oh.
It's going to –
Did
he hit his head?
Looked like he slipped on the ice down there.
He might have. But that's the end of the first half. Tullahoma has a 37-13 lead in this first round of the region tournament, and we will be back after halftime.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a backspot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
It's football time, and Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why I keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field when you win a heart, when you win their trust, when you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
All right, we're back. Mick and Mac Show, Tullahoma High School, second half action region tournament. Tullahoma's got a hefty lead at 37-13. And we have a special guest up here with us.
That's right.
Somebody that we saw on the court and we
seen on TikTok.
Understand that is a TikTok celebrity.
That's right.
Who do we got here, Coach Mac?
I don't know. He's going to tell us.
He's going to tell us.
Well, my name is Jeb here, and I came all the way up here from Ringgold, Georgia, and I'm a TikToker. I'm known as the leg dab guy.
I love it.
But I go by Jeb.
What schools have you been around in this area? We know Coffee County.
Yeah, Coffee County. I've been to Tullahoma, obviously here tonight.
Yep.
I've done halftime shows at Shelbyville, Central, and Lincoln County. In fact, that was last night down in Fayetteville, and Grundy County. And that's just across Middle Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. So what got you into this? I mean, are you a sports guy, or are you just?
I'm a big sports buff. Always have been since I was a little kid. And I thought, but the reason I started doing these leg dabs was just an impulsive thought.
I love it.
Of watching Cam Newton doing the dab back in 2016. I was a senior in high school back then, and I was like, man, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I decided to hit the dab, but with my leg instead of the arm. But and I never thought it would ever take off, but it certainly has.
Well,
and
that's awesome.
And I'm up here with you guys tonight, and that's pretty freaking cool.
Live TV, baby.
Live TV.
NFHS Network.
NFHS and the Light Tube Sports Network.
Yeah, you betcha, sir.
Hey, and you'll have to let us know. We'll have to switch some contacts, get pictures and all that out there, because we will definitely get some merchandise to you.
Yeah, definitely. Get Mick and Mac merchandise.
Yeah, and hopefully get you back here for another game here soon.
Yeah, that depends on my schedule though, because I'm a busy man.
I understand. I mean, you're a celebrity, so
that's what happens.
I work on a farm too, just so you guys know.
I do too. So
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, Jeb, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we appreciate you taking your time to come out here, and we're looking forward to checking out the TikTok and seeing what you're doing. And good luck to you, and thanks for coming up here and talking to us little guys.
Hey.
We're going to have him take a picture. Here you go. You take the picture. Yeah, take it. Yeah.
Mick and Mac.
Great.
Thank you, Jeb.
Thank you, Jeb.
Hey, just so you got. Hey, before I go, guys.
Okay.
Hey, just follow me on TikTok at @thejebinator _414312. And also go follow my Instagram at @thejebinator.
The Jebinator. We got it, dude. I'm on it right now.
We'll tag you on some stuff and
absolutely
and get everybody up here in Tullahoma.
Hey, appreciate
on board with you.
Appreciate Jeb. Keep having fun, man.
That's right.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, thank you. All right, we're back. 7:32 in the third quarter. Nothing really happened other than us meeting the Jebinator, which is awesome.
Thanks, Jeb.
Thanks, man. In case, and I don't know if people know what we're talking about, but if the camera could see it, but during one of the breaks or right before halftime, he does some dances and things, and he travels all over. He was talking about traveling to different schools and doing this, and I don't know if it's just like a grassroots thing, and he just shows up, or people invite him, or what.
Well, he said that our student section had been asking him to come, and then he said he had a schedule. And, kids probably coming out of pocket for gas and everything to get here.
Yeah.
So, but he shows up on a Saturday evening, does his little thing, and it's a great little niche, because it's what he was out there for 20 seconds.
20 seconds, and he had my attention.
Yeah,
I loved it. I thought it was great. I think stuff like that is just adds to the sports, adds to the excitement, and adds to the fun of all this going on here.
High school basketball, and he said as Tennant picks up his fourth foul with 1 minute gone in the third, that it's just something he started. I mean, I can't imagine probably what he was feeling going through that first time doing it. All right, I'm just going to do it and see what happens.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed by that. You have those people. There was a guy that came to the high school and he talked about things like that. I remember a few years back, and I love somebody who's willing to take a chance,
right,
and not afraid what people are going to think of. Good kudos to him.
Yep, and that's hard to do in high school. Get it across, boys.
DeKalb's made a little bit of a run.
This is what Coach Welch had said. Don't get nervous. Don't get tight. Finish the game. Do what you need to do. And we had I saw Dos Bobos dad out there at halftime, and
was he dancing too? Was he dabbing too?
Nah, he did make a mention. He's like, we need more Mick and Mac merch.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, sir.
I got it. We can make that happen.
As DeKalb has come out, with some intensity, and that you're starting to get that this could be it for us vibes from them. We leave it all out there on the floor as a professor gets called with a 9-and-1 by the guy up top.
You saying the wrong guy called it?
The guy under the basket was the one that blew the whistle, and the guy up top took it and said no basket.
By the way, I just followed the Jebinator on Instagram. It's DA Jebinator. So he's he's now a part of my list.
All right, is that on the Mick and Mac?
We'll do it. We'll make sure we follow it.
We have a picture so we can tag him and do all the things, all the GBs and the Wi-Fi's and all the things. What do we call him? Okay. I was about to say, I thought he was about to call another foul in Tullahoma.
5:46 left in the third. Tullahoma 37-18, and Coach Welch is taking a full timeout. So Mick and Mac are also going to take a full timeout. So we will return in just about 8 minutes.
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do,
all right, welcome back from the timeout. 5:46 left in the third quarter, 37-18. Tullahoma has the ball, and I knew he was going to call that.
No way.
I knew.
Such a bad
I
call.
almost called it before he did. I was going to. That was not a charge, but they called it a charge.
And you know, I have a problem with. I just have a problem with people that feel like they need to wear sleeves to cover up their tattoos. You know, you don't have to.
Do it, do you?
No, I don't. I don't do it. I wear sleeves, but I don't do it because I'm covering up. I want to cover up my tattoo. I don't care. Like I got it.
I got you.
You know, so I can't trust a referee that does that.
It's kind of like trusting a bald barber.
That's right. Exactly right.
DeKalb is trying to make a move here with 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in the third quarter. 37-18, it's a little bit – it doesn't seem like it's close. I mean, it still seems like it's a potential blowout, but
they're
hanging in there.
Yeah, they're just playing harder than we are right now. Was this going to be a 30 or full, you think?
30 timeout. It's a 30.
Emphatically.
Emphatic 30. So we're going to hang out here for 30 seconds while they do timeout, while Beastie Boys plays on the speaker above.
Yeah. But, you know, you go back to kids that take those charges or put themselves in position to take charges. We got a couple on our team that'll slide in there and try to. And DeKalb has already, 4 or 5 times now. And, you know, it's just one of those things. They're a hard-nosed bunch, you know, taking a charge a lot like riding a horse. If you're comfortable doing it, you're probably doing it wrong.
And that's right. That's right. You know? If we've talked about this throughout the season, you know, it could be easy for DeKalb just to lay down and just tell you this is over. We're going home. But they're still trying to hang in there.
Yeah, they got
as they turn it over.
We got some seniors that probably just not ready for it to end.
Right.
Kenai said it's about time for it to end.
Yeah, he did. We give a shout out to Dr. Stevens, Director of Schools of Tullahoma City Schools. She was bragging on us.
Oh yeah.
Yep. She likes listening to us talk, and that's a good thing.
We got her. Yes, more for me than for you.
That's true. since you are an employee, but we do appreciate her listening out there. And
we got just got a text from Brady Goodman. You know, THS Wildcat teacher, former THS player, and a current football coach. He said he's enjoying the show tonight. So
good. Glad to hear it.
That's great.
Ooh.
I think sometimes the jump ball's called when you don't know what else to call. Who did we get teed up?
No, I told
23?
you.
Yeah. It's the guy that I didn't think would be.
No, I thought it, but we're not. It's the Knights Young. The Knights Young.
I like how we got an officer up in the middle of DeKalb's crowd as they're yelling at the referees, and I don't think he's moved all night.
This technical foul is proudly sponsored by Folks
I love it.
Who's the technical? Who's the sponsor?
Donnie Full Concrete. Hey,
who thought you could sponsor a technical foul?
Donnie.
There you go. There you go. I like it. So Xavier's shooting technical foul after the weirdly called jump ball. I feel like one of the things I've noticed in basketball now is it seems like it's a whole lot easier to get a jump ball. Used to a lot of times the jump ball was a hand check.
Yes.
Because you're grabbing people's hands and you're grabbing their wrist.
Yep.
But now it's a jump ball. And that's one of the things in basketball that I'm not sure that I like that change at all.
No, I liked it today in that Tennessee game at the end.
I did like it at the end of the day. Because I don't know what.
He had a full arm with the ball,
arm,
but, that's Division I college basketball a little different.
A little different. Hey, I will say we do have a Mario Braston sighting here.
Oh, is
he? He's down there. He's got a
Hall
of Fame inductee for Tullahoma Sports.
I have a Mick and Mac shirt for him. I wish I would have known he was in town. He was one that, right off, requested one.
Right. We'll make sure.
And I said, hey, I take care of my Hall of Famers.
That's right. That's right.
Even if you have to buy your own ring, I'll take care of you. There's 2 Hall of Famers right here, Chris. You work with every day.
That's right. That's right. Just
nobody knows it yet.
Just not recognized Hall of Famers. We do have a great board member and supporter of the wrestling community sitting below us. He and his wife, the Welches, sitting below us, and they're avid sports fans and supporters of Tullahoma sports.
He's been into it tonight, watching some of it. I'm telling you.
Nice 3 by Kanai Johnson.
Connie's ready for it to be over.
It's 44-18 with 4.5 minutes left in the
look at the break on the ball by Big Smooth. Put that man in a DB number, son. A quick first step.
It was a quick first step. Not a quick third quarter, though, I can tell you that much.
Superfan's here.
Superfan is here.
Miss Sharpton.
She is a big fan of the Mick and Mac show. We're some kind of delay here. I'm not sure. It's DeKalb ball, and I don't know if he's telling them that.
I think he said Crystal's is closed, and DeKalb said it can't be closed.
It can't be closed.
We're going after the game.
You're telling me there's a dunk in there now?
And I can't even go inside and get my food? You got to order ahead from the app?
Nice movement by DeKalb. 2 points.
The very 21. Rarely seen non-jump shot.
That's about what we shoot.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to jump. I might tear something.
I know I would. Just over 4 minutes. Tullahoma with the 24-point lead, 44-20.
You can tell the Menendez brothers grew up in a household where, they knew exactly what 10 seconds was. You got 10 seconds to get down here because they are at 9.5 seconds by the time they get that ball over the court.
That's right. That's right.
That's good parenting.
That is great parenting on the Bobo's part. So, I know they're here at the game, but
Absolutely.
If you go back and listen, we're giving you a shout out.
Good D right there by it's good D.
DeKalb hung on to it somehow amongst that great D, and they just called a little tack foul on Bobo, one of the Bobos.
We also got to give a shout out to the Faith and Addison's mom, Allison. Works over at Bel Air. Said she doesn't get it. She comes to a lot of the games, but wasn't able to make it tonight. She said, I'm listening to you guys, and y'all are great. And that's in spite of you. So, we're doing a good job. Well, we like to, when people give us compliments or saying that they're listening, we like to recognize them.
That's right.
And because we appreciate it, and you guys are the fuel that keeps this engine going.
Dr. Stevens did message and say that she asked where her Mickey Mac shirt is, so we got to make sure.
It's on the way.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
It's on the way. For sure now. I got a couple you could have them on.
3:12 left in the third quarter. That was tough to say. 3:12 left in the third quarter, 44-20 Tullahoma still. Pop Daddy got hammered.
Yeah, he did.
And DeKalb gets the ball back.
I've, taken away the defensive intensity. We haven't played, I would say, stellar defense.
No.
DeKalb hasn't shot it well, and we're a big part of that. But I will say our intensity on the defensive side is where it needs to be for postseason play.
I agree. I tell you what I was thinking about when you were saying that is one of the disadvantages of this game is if, likely if this continues like it is, it could be a running clock potentially. Right. I mean, what does that do for that next game when this next game is going to be not like this? If Tullahoma happens to play Stone Memorial or Marshall County for that matter.
You've coached in these games. I've coached in these games. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but getting the first one out of the way. The first one in region play is the toughest one to win.
That's right. That's right.
So it doesn't matter how you get there and how you do it, as long as you do it. And I feel like they're just going to play. And I feel like they've had a little time off that Coach Welch is probably going to run these guys on the court a little bit longer than he normally would. Like if this was a Tuesday in November. He's going to let them and keep that rotation tight because that's going to be his rotation going forward. Not to say that those guys at the end of the bench aren't more than capable. We've seen them come in and do great things.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that answered your question.
No,
I talked my way out of it.
You talked your way. You talked your way all around it. I mean, that was a good explanation, and I agree. When you said it, that's exactly what you want.
I always felt like those were always the toughest games that we played.
And I remember, as a player and as a coach, not at the same time,
right?
But as a player and as a coach, we didn't get past the first round more than we did.
Yes.
And yours is a little bit different because you had a lot of success with the girls and made a few runs, but we didn't. There was only a couple of times that we got past that first game. It's just tough. I mean, this region has always been notoriously tough.
And you just say the region that Tullahoma's in.
Right.
Because it's always different, and it's always tough. Like, when we had our runs, we had to go through 3 Murfreesboro schools.
Right.
And then now, you're going through,
Big Suey with the 3 bomb.
But going through, upper, I don't know. I would – at this stage in the game, like if I was Coach Hinton, I would take my chances with Murfreesboro than I would Upper Cumberland.
I know. Just
because it's a different style.
It's a very different style.
At least on the Murfreesboro side, they're going to try to play fast paced. They're not going to be as fundamentally sound. Just different things like that.
For the longest time, Tullahoma and probably DeKalb, but they were probably in the same situation. For the longest time, Tullahoma was always the smallest school in AAA.
Yep.
When it was just
we were the
3
10th
divisions.
when we went to that sub-state game not long ago. From the girls' side, we were the 10th smallest school in 3A, and then to go to sub-state, you played Bradley,
right,
which is probably one of the top 15 biggest schools.
Yeah. So Hyden gets one off the rim on shooting free throws. That was in and out. We're getting some substitution going on here. Carmack has made an entrance.
I like Coach Welch how he subs too. With his, he leaves some guys out there that can get you back in it by putting some young guys in there, and you don't know, you may need those guys down the stretch. Foul trouble, different things like that.
Hyden threw up the bank on that one and made it.
I'll take it.
I will too. We already said it was open anyways.
Yeah, can I already swipe that card? You might as well go get paid for it. But, where are the police?
This gym may fall in because I do not know what just happened. It almost looked like he was trying to imitate Jebinator.
Yeah.
It looked like he was trying to imitate the Jebinator.
You can't imitate that.
No, there's no imitation. No imitation. 3 bomb, Xavier from the corner, no good. DeKalb rebound.
Yep.
And a quick foul on Tullahoma. Just under a minute in the third quarter, and it's a 50-22 lead by the Tullahoma Wildcats. And it looks like, yes, they are. The DeKalb Tigers are going to the line. We're both in. I guess now it's called double. I don't know if it's called double bonus anymore.
I have no idea. I like it. It's taken coaches a while to get the strategy down of how you're going to, when it resets. And I'm looking at it from a coaching standpoint. That's how I like it. But
I hate
There
it.
is a strategy. You don't like it. I mean,
I like the 1-and-1. I love the 1-and-1 because that puts a lot more pressure on you.
now I think you can get a little bit of both how they do it. You know, with keep the 1-and-1, but like that 10th foul, you go to 2. And
Yeah.
Because some of those fourth quarters would last 25, 30 minutes.
I know.
With timeouts.
I know.
And shooting 2 and all that, and people down by 15 and fouling just so they could stay with it.
Yeah.
It's like,
whew. Great move by DeKalb, just not good enough.
No.
And somebody draws a foul. Looks like
somebody on DK23 maybe. He just Iverson him?
Yeah, he did.
Just stepped over him?
He did. It was
Tyronn Lue down there got the foul. We can give Coach Amy Johnson with the girls team another shout out. She said she's at volleyball. She appreciates us being able to do this so she can watch the boys play. And her beautiful, beautiful husband, AJ, over there on the bench.
Yeah, she wants to give him a shout out. Is that what it is?
Always.
Did she say beautiful, beautiful, or did
No,
or did
I
you
added
say
that because
okay.
what else? He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Like him.
Yeah.
Like him a lot.
Carmack gets on the board with a free throw. Got another one to go. And we're about to hit the 30-point deficit realm. 24 seconds left. Tennessee. You know where I was all day. Tullahoma.
I've been in Tennessee all day too.
Yeah. 52-22 lead.
Oh, Jose. He had it in his sights. Well, they are swarming.
They are swarming.
He looked up. I love it. Zay looked up at the clock. Probably got fouled.
Yeah, he did.
Watch out, cheerleaders.
That's the end of the third quarter. Tullahoma finished that one up with a 30-point lead. And we're going to return back for the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a minute.
Here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest.
All right, we're about to go. Hey, we're back. Fourth quarter. Too late, Hattie.
You can still do it.
You can still do it. You can still do it while we're take a picture. We got DeKalb ball. 7:50 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
We had a Hattie sighting. One of our super fans, Andrew Hatfield.
The super fan.
Tullahoma ends up with the ball, trying to extend that lead and maybe get to a running clock situation.
We're close.
Real close. Looks like Xavier's going to the line to add to his point total.
I'd say Zay's probably. Say his night's probably going to be over here shortly.
Yeah, he's not going to extend this too long with the starters, but
probably run them off, get him that standing O, and then back off.
So the next they'll play in Cookeville. Is that the next?
Cookeville High School against. While you say that, while we put this thing out of reach, I'm gonna look up some scores and see what's going on, if anyone has updated. Last time I looked, no one had updated it, but see what the Marshall County and Stone Memorial.
Cookeville High School is a tough gym to play at.
It is. It's got the extensions and things like that, but it's also a nice gym.
It's a very nice gym.
And we think that the games are being held there because the 4A schools are probably playing at Tech. That's the only thing I can think of. Unless Tech might be hosting.
Tech is still going. I think they're still playing.
Yeah.
So, and Tech has got a beautiful gym too.
Yep.
And it's a great place to play, but it's a tough place for high school players to play because they're not used to that arena feel.
Yeah, the no background.
The
and
no
all that.
background, yeah, it's just
you get a lot of 12-8 halftime scores.
Yeah, everybody's like, what in the world?
Yeah. Funny story about that, and we had Tank and Macy up here, but
big three by Xavier.
Their 8th grade year, we were rolling at West. Like it was 8th grade heavy, 6 8th graders, some good 7th graders, and we go to a camp up at Tech, and we're playing, and all we did that summer was try to run and gun, have fun. And
nice passing.
Stop it, Sammy.
That's 30. That's 35 right there.
But we get up there, and we're trying to run and gun, and they run 20-minute halves. And I think the halftime was like 15-14. Whoever we were playing, it was like, Lord
good
Janice.
Lord, Janice.
Wow, the kid got up. Where's that kid been on?
So is when the running clock happens, it doesn't go back down, right? Or
No. And see, you had, I don't know if you looked up any scores last night as no foul call right there.
Big
there
man
was
syndrome.
A couple of over 100 point, like Bradley girls, 124 points.
God.
Someone got beat, I believe, 101-1. And
You're kidding me.
And it's in districts that only have 4 teams or 5 teams. There was a team in there that had 1 win on the year.
And they were in
the region.
Oh my goodness.
And so I can tell you without telling you, everyone should already know what that's about.
Yeah. The
almighty dollar.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's helped us in some ways, especially if we can get out of playing 7 AAA.
Yeah.
Number 22, Chase Young is first.
We think that Tullahoma is going to play Stone Memorial, but Coach Mack is checking on it.
I'm going to check, yeah.
We're looking at the bracket. It will be the winner of Stone Memorial and Marshall County.
That's right.
But we're not seeing any scores on that yet.
46-45 Stone in the 4th quarter.
Oh, wow. So it's a tight one, like you predicted.
Lawrence County at Upperman. Lawrence 47, Upperman 51, 2 minutes to go in the 4th.
Oh, man, we got to keep those scores up to date. So keep that app open wherever you're at. What are you looking at?
I'm right here by you.
Oh,
I don't know
true.
if you knew that or not.
Yeah,
Coach,
I thought maybe you left for a minute. Hanging down there with the Jebinator.
Oh, Pearl Cone. As we got our research person, it's Allison Vincent helping us out. Pearl 101, Kip 1.
Oh my goodness!
Last night. Pickett County 115, Knowledge Academy 14.
Can you imagine coaching in that game? How do they still get that much? Because do they start the running clock early?
It starts in the 4th.
So it doesn't start earlier than that?
Unless both coaches agree.
Oh, okay.
And what I read earlier today was Bradley asked if Bradley played McMinn County, if they wanted to do it after halftime, and McMinn said no. And so Bradley won 122-24. Catch your breath, Poff Daddy.
Poff is like, I ain't giving.
He ain't about that life.
You see that player looking at his hand.
Yeah. That's Poff's that dude. He's the Macy Bowman of this group.
He took a shot, maybe on the side of his knee or something.
Yeah, he's not real happy. And that's an unfamiliar place for him to be, because usually he's the one dishing out punishment. He's that blocking receiver in football. Let's see if we can't get it over.
They
I like it.
Tullahoma's completely.
Call timeout. We've been calling timeout.
Yeah.
he had a timeout up for 3 seconds.
Yeah, it didn't. I think that's selective hearing. I don't know that you've ever faced that in your life, but that's called selective hearing, Cody.
What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly. Looks like Coach Wells is emptying the bench at this point in time, and we've got some new players coming in. The clock's supposed to be running. I'm not sure if it is or not.
Yeah, I believe so. It's still on the wall, but it's moving.
It is moving?
Yeah. We're going to get a lot of holding calls. Those are 10-yard penalties.
A little bit over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and Tullahoma has a sizable lead enough where the clock is still running. So this fourth quarter is going to end pretty quickly.
Yep.
We'll try
like the Cab season.
We'll try to keep an update on here for.
I'm looking at going back, refresh.
As we're finishing this game up, we'll
still
try to keep everybody
45.
updated.
That could be the final, but it's 50-51 Lawrence down to Upperman. That would be a huge upset.
That would
in
be
the state.
that would be a big upset.
Look at these guys battling. Here,
Nice.
I don't want it. You take it.
Nice.
I don't want it. You take it.
Young guys getting after it.
There's not a kid I've seen all year, and he hadn't played a lot, but there's not a kid I've seen all year that has a quicker second jump than Zero. As soon as he hits, he's back up.
Yeah, you're right. He's quick. He's quick to be a big fella.
Oh, yeah, he's an athlete playing basketball, baby, and I like it.
Got Jackson Knight at the line, shooting two, missed the first one. We got a Barendorf sighting.
Big Barendorf.
I got an Allen sighting.
Iceman.
And an Iceman sighting.
Iceman, the same person.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. No, Miller's Iceman, right?
Oh, yeah, Allen is on the floor, yeah.
Yeah.
We got George. I don't call him Allen. I just call him George's son.
George's son.
We're gonna have to give him a nickname because I think you're gonna see 4 on the floor a lot in the coming years.
I think you're right. He's got the look. He's got the basketball look.
He was the one that had the pin in his leg or foot, and then had to give it to Hayden to put in his arm.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
It was like a transplant, I think.
That was nice of him to do that. 3 ball. The bank is still open.
That must be the shot tonight.
It's almost 8:30 and the bank is still open. Those are definitely not banker hours.
Not teacher hours either.
Yeah, no. 1:20 left and the clock is ticking. 30-point lead, Tullahoma 61-31. We're trying to find out for you who they're going to be playing next. We think it was pretty close the last time we looked between Stone Memorial and Lewisburg, Marshall County, but we haven't confirmed a final just yet.
Nope. We're gonna flip over to our NFHS that we're on, and I'm gonna try to get on there and see if we can't pull it up and get it. But it's like we mentioned, it's a great win for the boys, and the first one's always the toughest. So
first one's the toughest.
They got it out of the way, and I like it. You know, I'm hoping to make a trip to Cookeville and keep this thing rolling.
And that will be Tuesday night, no matter who they play.
Nope.
At Cookeville High School. And I want to say 6 o'clock.
I think you're right, but I'm not.
Let me pull that.
Nice pass, boy. Iceman got to catch it. His hands must be cold.
They're cold, for sure. So that game will be at 6 o'clock or 6:30. I can't tell because
whenever it is, and when we get the final, we will post it on our social media.
Yeah, we'll post the bracket on the social media so that you can so everybody knows where the Cats are going next. And this is another must-win game.
Another one.
They have to win this one to advance, but if they win this one. They win the next one in Cookeville on Tuesday night, then they will play in the finals, but they'll also have a berth in the sub-state or sectionals.
And then when that happens, anything can happen.
Anything can happen, and then who knows, they might be sitting in Murfreesboro at Murphy Center, and we'll be sitting there watching them as well, maybe calling it, I hope.
We might be calling it for everybody.
We hope so. We hope.
This is, unless we host a sectional game, this will be the last home game of the year, and I have a great feeling we're going to host a sectional game. I think we're going to keep it rolling. I don't care what anybody says.
Well, if we do host a sectional game, Mick and Mac will be here to broadcast that for you. So in the meantime, stay tuned. Follow us on social media. Follow LightTube on LightTube Sports Network, Mick and Mac Show on both Facebook and Instagram, and we can keep you up to date on what's going on with the boys tournament.
Remember our weekend rules, Don't add or subtract from the population. Don't find yourself in the hospital, jail, or the newspaper.
There you go.
And if you find yourself in jail, establish dominance early.
That's a great way to end it, Coach Mack. This is the Mick and Mack Show. Hopefully we'll see you soon, but have a great weekend.